West side, compo, let's it's him. It's him, compo, let's compo, let's west side, compo, let's west side, compo, let's west side, compo, let's S-U-R-E-N-O, compo, S-U-R-E-N-O. If don't know now, you know K-A-M-P-O-L-E-R-O. Compo, S-U-R-E-N-O. Tonight is definitely a late night. Compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo, let's compo.
Yeah, I got the video. Hot, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Let's get to it. Now, here's your track.
Bang, bang, bang. The haters are gonna hate anyway, and they're gonna.
Who the hell you questioning this, eh? Can't you see that I'm local? Ah! Radio! Tonight is definitely a late night. What's up, everyone? How you doing? I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna jump right to it. There was a comment, and you know, these cool people, but I was questioned. I was told, what's up with your paperwork? I was told something like, maybe not so harsh, you know what I mean? But I was basically asked to, like, throw my 128G on there, show my parole papers, what yard I parole from. I said, okay. And you know who you are, the one who told me that. You better, I hope you subscribed. You better like and subscribe, bro. For real. Because this is for you. And you know, a couple people asked. But, fuck it. You know what I mean? I've done it once. It's, for the people who don't know, you go back to my old videos, my oldest videos, like my third one or my fourth. I put all my paperwork on there. You know, the shit that matters. Not by no means necessary or by at all. I'm not glorifying. I'm not bragging. None of this shit. But I get questioned all, like, even though I do it, people still question, be like, hey, man, when do you see your yard? And how do I know this? And how do I know that? And shit. And, well, watch the videos and you'll know, right? Because so far, I think I'm the only motherfucker who put that shit out there. You know what I mean? Just to show. But, so, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give old boy, sorry I'm moving around so much. I'm trying to get comfortable here. I'm going to give old boy what he asked for. He asked a question, I'm going to give it to you. Because, you know, I told you guys since day one, everybody, if you got anything to ask me, if you got any questions, just hit me up. If you don't believe something, I'll answer it. Ask a question, I'll answer it. If you need to prove it, I'll show it to you. I'll prove it to you. Or I have somebody that will. You know what I mean? That can vouch for me. So no matter what, I don't fake the funk, and everything that I say is legit, 100%. So, without further ado, if I could get comfortable in this fucking place, I need to read you guys something, all right? All right, trip on this. First of all, I'm going to show you some paperwork from incidents that were happening in the Bay. Okay? In the Bay. Alright, look. This is a trip. Alright. Just bear with me. It says, in January, started in 1993. This is what they're trying to do to the homies. They're trying to build up enough on us so they could slam us in the back, just like, you know, our big homies. You know what I mean? And they're trying to put shit together. So we got these write-ups. Different people did different things. This is how active it was back then, anyways. In January 93, B facility, this is Pelican Bay. B facility has experienced repeated acts of racial violence perpetrated by Southern Hispanics towards black inmates. With all due respect, it's just, I'm just reading what was happening out there when we were there, when I was there, whatever. This violence is unprovoked and apparently the result of an orchestrated plot by the Southern Hispanics. These repeated acts of violence are apparently gang motivated and have necessitated, and I can read, I just can't see. Okay, necessitated, it said, oh shit, it fucked up right there. Staff segregate program activities to control the violence. Pursuant to Section 3000 of the Director's Rules, these activities constitute gang activities and as such represent a threat to the institutional security and the safety of the inmates, staff, and the public, it says, which is crazy. At approximately 0935 hours, December 29, 93, a large group of Hispanics inmates committed 2 orchestrated attacks and simultaneous assaults against black inmates on the B facility main exercise yard, involving the staff and stabbing and slashing type weapons. Okay, it was necessary to fire 2 warning shots from the yard gun positions to quell. I don't know what that means. To quell the incident. Okay, 1 black inmate was a victim of the slashing assault. There's multiple stabbings. The assault was without provocation. Okay, can I read for shit? All right. The assault was without provocation and in B facility. It says you, that's like me. It says, but it goes, you have been identified by staff as a participant in this assault, and the rules violations report has been prepared charging you with specific act of gang-related assault. Your actions are viewed as gang-related assault, and as a result, your presence in the general population represent a threat to the institutional security as well as the inmate and staff safety. You will remain in that seg pending the adjudication of the CDC 115 rules violation report and subsequent review by the institutional classification committee. I'm not retarded, I just can't see. Okay, and then page 2 of this, for example, it says the following incidents have occurred, which occurred on facility B. All right. Okay, here we go. We got assault on inmate with the staff injury. This incident involved multiple Southern Hispanic assailants against a black inmate in the facility law library. Then you got assault on an inmate right here. Southern Hispanic cellmates attacked a black inmate returning to the unit from sick call. Control was not obtained until multiple shots were fired by the control booth officer. Okay. Then you got physical altercations with shots fired, numerous weapons possessions. Sorry. Okay. Numerous simultaneous assaults were initiated by Southern Hispanic inmates against black inmates. Okay. Then you got slashing and stabbing assaults on inmates. Numerous simultaneous assaults were initiated by Southern Hispanics inmates against other inmates, we'll just say. Okay, by the criteria outlined in Section 3000, it is apparent that Southern Hispanics are a gang by definition. Their activities as a group, more than satisfy the 2 or more incidents required by this section to warrant classification as a gang. It is requested that any inmate who willingly participates in the activities of a Southern Hispanic Capolero, okay, Southern Hispanic group, let me see here, sorry about that, be issued a rules violation report for gang activity and be removed from general population. This recommendation is based on the Department Operations Manual, whatever, okay, chapter whatever of the manual, right? So you got that paperwork right there. There's another one that goes with it, wherever the hell that's at. And, well, you get the point. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, they're here. There's a whole bunch of them here, okay? So it was active. And no, this isn't current. This isn't hate against anybody in the race. So people, before you go and start acting all stupid, nah, this is old ass shit. When back in the old days when dinosaurs were up and I was doing time. All right, trip out, peep game. That's this stuff. Okay, I got that. Then homie wants to know. Homie's gonna know. Okay, what did you ask for? You asked for. I'm just gonna show you a couple things. Well, I guess we can start with well, shoot. Let's start from the beginning, right? Yeah. Okay, from the beginning. Now, there's so much paperwork here, bro, that it's a pain in the ass to keep up with it. But I'm gonna answer your questions. And I know you didn't mean there's no form of disrespect. I understand that, and I appreciate it. But you asked, and you're not the only one who asked. The people who missed the video. So we can start with. All right. Wait. Sorry. I mean, I got the paperwork out there. Okay, this here. That was my charges right there on that term, and they were. Let me see here. They were 7 counts. 1 count of second-degree armed robbery plus enhancements. Okay, then I got plus personal use of a firearm. Number 2. Assault with a firearm. Number 3, assault with great bodily injury and with a deadly weapon. Number 4, second degree robbery plus enhancements. Number 5, personal use of a firearm. Number 6, use of a what was it? Well, again, assault with the weapon causing great bodily injury. You know, with a deadly weapon. And the last one, receiving stolen property. That was the gun. Okay. All right. Juvenile record. That's not the whole record, but it's what I have right here. And then, so I'm in the state, right? And look, this is all bullshit, but it's not bullshit. It's not lies, but okay. Look, I hate the fucking Avenel, Tello Avenel, attempted murder, right there, attempted murder. Yeah, it's the paperwork's there. You know what I mean? It's there. You want me to read it? Okay, you're involved in attempted murder of inmate so-and-so. You're deemed a threat to the safety and security of the institution, its staff, and its inmates. I was ratted on. So that's that one. I'm in the whole ad set. This is this. They try to validate me for that shit, for what had happened. I'm not going to go into what happened. You can read what you read. This is bullshit. They try to lock all the homies down, right? Okay. Now, I need these a little bit more. Sorry, I know it's kind of crazy looking, but I can't fucking see. All right, we got that one. And I'm going to get to your question. Yeah, you asked for the 128G and you asked for my parole papers. You're going to get them. Or the yard that I paroled from. Okay, then here we go, another one. Now, I'm up in Pelican Bay main line. The B yard, excuse me. The level 4 B yard. I was in that close 8 program, whatever, in B8. You're being placed in the ad seg due to your involvement in the stabbing assault of inmate so-and-so. That was when I got out the shoe. Okay, that's that one. Okay, this one. Now I'm in Calipatria. When I get to Calipatria, that's at the Chomo. That's this one. What does that say? It says, battery on an inmate with the weapon causing great bodily injury. You know what I mean? Brand new, fuck that Chomo. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that Chomo. That's that one. Okay. It's on the other side. So we got that one. I'm going to speed it up for you. What's this? Then I got some dumb ones. Some bullshit. I got disobeying a direct order. What does that mean? That means like you're passing on, they're like, lock it up. Go back to yourself. Man, fuck you. Disobeying a direct order. Got a bunch of those. And then I got possession of inmate manufactured alcohol. That's Puno, you know what I mean? Gotta get your drink on, you know? Got that one. And then passing on the tier. Got that one. You know what I mean? Like this is a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Got those out the way. Next. This is what happens. Okay. Trip on this. Know what this is? Let me put you a better view. It's yellow. The fucking glare. Okay. That That's a 1030. This is a yellow. It's yellow. I don't know if you can tell that it's yellow. This is a 1030 form. When you get ratted on, I was ratted on a bunch of times. Here, look, 1030 form right here. And it even says, what they're ratting. They have it checked off, all that shit, whatever. Okay, 1030 form. I was being told on. Okay, that's one. I got more. Look at this. Hold on. And then it is different. Another 1030 form. Add it on. 1030. Look at this. Another one. If you freeze the screen, you'll see it. Another 1030 form. Rat it on. Look at this. Another 1030 form. Rat it on. You get the point. Cool. Next, we're gonna just work our way through this shit real quick. Like, you want? What do you want? So we already got the Pelican Bay shit. All right, now let's get to. Okay. Oh yeah, 128G. All right, I got so many 128Gs. It's crazy. And this one, it's kind of hard. Okay, I got 91 points. Wait, oh, that one's 81. This is where I went from 91 points down to 87 points. We're on lockdown so much. I mean, but this is, and I know, yes, you're right. They do have 128Gs that are small like that. This is a bigger 128G right here. Boom. And another one. Boom. Okay, look. Trip out. What do they say? It says right here. This is, once again, I'm in high desert. On this one, okay, okay, inmate so-and-so per request dated so-and-so was reviewed in absentia, means I wasn't in there when it happened, when they did this. It says to cover the disciplinary record for this review period reflects the CDC log, whatever, Division Z, possession of inmate, manufactured alcohol, and then it's assault on inmate, causing great bodily injury, assault on inmate with an unknown weapon. What we got? Then it goes to say, okay, it says I'm a member of the Vale local street gang. They call me what they call me. And then what else? It says my test score that I'm not a complete dummy. What else does it say? It says GPL, grade point level. Okay, I'm gonna get to the important part right here. I can't find shit on this because I make these videos way too long. Okay, this one here. CDC, discharge of a firearm with a negligent, willful discharge of a firearm in a negligent manner. You already know that. Okay. Okay, it says right here. It says subject is, that's me, is ineligible. I am not eligible. Ineligible for SATF, whatever SATF is for SATF, due to gang participation. He is also ineligible for camp. For camp, MSF, Restitution Center, CCF, CCRC, due to conviction under the penal code, whatever. There are no, this is the big one. There are no, where the fuck was I at? Camp, there are no stayed counts. No, okay. Restitution, of course. That's not the big one. Okay. Subject meets the 180 requirement. Okay, you got that one for my custody. And that's not the big one. Where the hell is the big one that I got to read to you guys? Where the fuck is it? Okay, level 4. We already know that. Okay, for example, it says, and they all say this. Oh, it's all them with weapon. It's all them. Okay, not that. It's, look, you guys know where I'm going with this. The biggest thing that it says, and I quote, all my shit. By the way, they didn't have this in Y yards when I was there. So, okay. Confidential file is set for the people writing me out. But it says, noted, history. There is no history of sexual deviance. None. It says right there. None. Okay. No hit. Okay. History, it says, right, where's the big one? It says full-time assignment. What the hell? read this because I can't see the key. Look, my C file reflects no holds, no warrants, no detainers, no sex offenses, no escapes, no arsons. Okay, So remember that. No arsons, no sex offenses, no nothing, no enemies. I mean, I got enemies from the people that are ratting on me, but and the people that got, but nah. Just so you know, I have nothing holding me from being on any fucking main line except for when I'm doing in the ad seg or the shoe. Okay. Work this and that. Okay. Ad seg, serve it. 24-month shoe term. 15-month shoe term. Okay. Got that. What else? What else? You ask. You want paperwork? Like I said, paperwork's posted. Now, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it, guys. Watch this. We have, well, this is what it looks like. If you guys wonder, it says when they take a year, it took a year of my time. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like this, where it's like a shoe assessment shit. Fuck it. You see my name? I don't give a fuck. Okay, trip on this. Okay, now, this is what else. This is what else happening with me. Okay. Right here. Now, you see in there 128 G's. There's a whole pack of them. There's no questioning. Read my comments. Everything. This is for real. Where the fuck is everybody else? Where's your paper? You know what I mean? Where's anybody? I'm not talking about you directly. I'm talking about just, you know what I mean? Because if people want to question people, well then, you know what I mean? Even in a respectful way, then you gotta come correct with your shit if you're gonna do that. You know what I mean? Just, hey dude, let me see your shit. Let me see that you're not a peseta. Cool, then let me see yours. That's all. You know what I mean? Okay, now let me get to the main. Here we go. Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready for it? Drum roll, please. I look like an old ass lady. Wait, I gotta put this back on. Shit. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this is one paper right here. It says, oh, that's my girl's paper. Here's one. You said parole paper, right? So, it says, boom. Reporting instructions. Right here. Wait, see if you see this. First of all, where's my finger at? See what's highlighted? It's highlighted. That says high control. High control parole. 3 years. Says, Mr. H45812, that's me, is a high control parolee. He is scheduled to be released on 1/28/98 and must report to P and CSD by 1/29 before 4 o'clock. His failure to do so will warrant in an arrest warrant, right? And reporting instructions. And I am reporting to 101 North La Brea Avenue in Inglewood, California. That's where I paroled to. That's the inmate's copy. That's one. But you want to know, but that doesn't answer your questions, does it? But we're going to answer them, brother. Look at these. I got these here. Bam. It's pink. These are parole papers, brother. You know what it says? This is what it says. Let me read it to you. It says, notice to Sheriff, Chief Police District Attorney of inmate parole violations, scheduled release to parole. Scheduled to release. These are my parole papers. And it said, I'm paroling to Inglewood, California. From where? You read that? That says High Desert State Prison, Susanville, California. But High Desert, that's where I parole from. I'm paroling to Inglewood. And the address I went to was 1311 Venice Boulevard in Venice, California. CDC number H45812. All right. And I got a few of those. All High Desert Sea Yard. That's what that was. So, parole papers, High desert, no S&Y. Didn't even have S&Y then. Okay. High control parole. Okay, I did that. 128G. You seen the other things. And then since I've been out, motherfucker can't seem to get right. So while I was out, I caught some other bullshit. Got some fights. I got here. What's this? Look at this one. Bail. Got into it years later. 2 years later. I'm talking about years later. I'm already like have my kids already. That's my bail paper for what? Assault with a deadly weapon. Right here. Assault with a deadly weapon. Down. Okay, I got my mom. I caught a case. Assault with a deadly weapon. I've shared it in one of my stories. On my videos or whatever. Down in the Pacific. I was at the Cavo Cantina. Down there in Venice, California. It's a bar. Right up down Washington. And we were scrapping. Just without the whole story. They're going to strike me out for that one, but fortunately, there's a whole story behind it. I got busted. So, boom. They tried with assault deadly weapon because the dude he got hurt pretty bad. While I was out on bail for that, you can look this up. I have it somewhere, but look, there's so much paper. There's so much freaking paperwork. It's like, look, so much paperwork, right? So while I'm on bail for that assault to deadly weapon, which is just a bar fight, basically, I go to Big Bear and I'm on my way back for Big Bear. You can look it up. It's on there, San Bernardino County in Victorville. I got another one. I pick up another one. So and got busted again. So while I'm on bail for the one assault, the battery or whatever, because they dropped it to a misdemeanor battery, I pick up another one while I'm fighting that one. I fought the one in San Bernardino, another battery right there. And then from there, I ended up going up to Vegas. You can look that one up. Henderson, Nevada. That one, I still got a warrant on that bitch. And that was another battery. You know what I mean? Right there. So I got my battery in Vegas. And then I tried to stay. Once these were done, the two I had at the same time, I had one in Victorville and one in Venice. So I went to LAX Airport Court. And so I had that battery. And I gotta just stop getting in them fucking fights, you know what I mean? And you can look up the San Bernardino, Victorville one, whatever. I just showed you the bail for the one right here, Pacific Division. You could look up the one in Vegas, and those are like, they're not too old, you know what I mean? And I just gotta calm the fuck down on that bullshit. But anyways, I'm gonna cut it short. I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore with my bullshit. I ain't bragging about shit, because I ain't shit. I really ain't. Man, there's people on the internet. You listen to that Robert dude? Cool. He's that motherfucker with a business. He got stories. I mean, he knows. He been through it. Like something that I don't know anybody can top that. You know what I mean? Me, I'm just a solid homie, a solid camarada, a campolero that is down for the causa. You know what I mean? And kept it real, kept it solid. That's it. I paroled. I was blessed to do so. That's it. You know what I mean? There's way, way more solid, gangster ass, crazy ass homies, sureño, and north and south that make me look like a straight, like, well, they don't make me look like a fucking weenie, but they make me look just like a regular, just a dude, a homie just riding. You know what I mean? Just like we do. So I ain't nothing special. I ain't bragging. And you know, if there's kids, there ain't no kids watching my channel. But if there is, the positive message is what? Stay the fuck out of jail. You know what I mean? It's bullshit. And you don't want to be smelling no ass the rest of your life. And the ones that are, they're like, man, dude, my heart goes out to you. It really does. I told you, I'm lucky and I'm blessed. I can't win no damn lottery. I'll never be lucky like that. But the fact that I'm here and I'm healthy and I'm alive and I'm solid and I didn't lock it up. I didn't do no foul ass shit. I didn't tell anybody. I got on my homies still and all that shit. Like, and I work and I got a trade and it's fucking. I'm one of the ones that every one of the homies in there probably wishes they could like I said, they could trade spots with each and every one of us. So just for everybody who's doing time for your loved ones, you know, shout out to you, respect. You know what I mean? My heart goes out to you. For real. Keep them in your prayers. all that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go because I got another long fucking video. Ah! Fucking video. Oh, my bad. Here we go. I'm done. That's it. I'm out. Campolero. You know what time it is. Like and subscribe. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, everybody, thanks a lot. I appreciate you. And I hope the homie, the one who asked, I hope you got your question answered. And with that, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. I worked my ass off earlier. So you know, here it comes. Radio tonight is definitely a late night. Dale gas.